My name is Todd Daniel, and I am from Wenatchee, Washington. I have been searching online for remote properties for, gosh, years. We wanted to view, we wanted remote. We're very into wildlife watching, so it was important for us to get in an area that had those attributes. And it's very hard to find a piece of property that has all those things you're looking for. Yeah, I found this piece of property online, and it took us 2 days to get our stuff together to where we could drive up and take a look at it. And driving up, we saw lots of deer. We saw the terrain that we were interested in, but we got up here and saw the view and just fell in love with it and said, that's it, we've got to have this property. That was the easiest process of real estate transaction I've ever had in my life. It was a phone call. It was, we used our credit card to put money down to hold the property. We didn't want to lose it. It was a hot market at that time. And from there on, it was talking directly with the owners, and owner financing. Interest rate was reasonable. Folks were friendly, knowledgeable, and the whole process was very fast. I was very impressed with how fast the process took from the time we put money down to the time it went through and cleared title, and we had everything that we needed. It was less than 30 days. Super easy, and I'd had real estate transactions before on owner contract, so I kind of knew some of the in and outs, and this one was by far the easiest I've ever experienced. This was the place that, this was our dream, and this was a place to turn that dream into reality, and the whole process from start to finish was really smooth and actually enjoyable. Yeah, the cabin was basically an empty shell. It had sat empty for a number of years, and the owners had done some cosmetic work to the outside, put some new siding and paint on the property, so it looked fairly decent. And when we walked in, we knew this was, automatically my wife started to figure out where she's going to have the kitchen, the living room, everything else. So we had all that planned out. So then it was every weekend we were up here working on the cabin and again, making that dream into reality and having a comfortable place where we can bring people up so they can enjoy what we have. And this is such a marvelous area as far as the view, the wildlife. We have large herds of deer, bear, elk behind the cabin in the early spring. The view is 24/7. Actually, people joke, the views at night too with the lights, and you can actually see the aurora borealis sometimes in the winter up here. You know, our area, we have all of this remoteness, but yet we're 15 minutes from a community where we can get gas and groceries and those amenities that are important. Everybody is very friendly, everybody knows everybody's business, and they're more than willing to help. The stores that we've associated with here are absolutely fantastic. You have a piece of property that has a view and you have a dwelling on there, the first thing you want to do is make sure that you have visibility to enjoy that view. So we have large insulated windows so that we can sit down and enjoy the fantastic view of the North Cascades and the Tenasket Valley. So that's important, and it's also important for captive thermal. So our floor is slate flooring with concrete board underneath. So the wintertime sun, when it shines in, the flooring absorbs that heat and helps provide some warmth, so we capture some of that thermal. We have an antique claw bathtub in here. Of course, we have slate flooring to capture that thermal in here as well. We have, right now our water system is on pressure tank right now, up above the hill. Strictly gravity flow. We have about 35 PSI water pressure, flushing toilet, low water use toilet. So we also went with a stone wall, which is absolutely captures heat, but it's also gives it that more rustic look. Our cabin is actually very efficient. Even the heat, the propane heat is very efficient. So our propane use is very low. 25 gallons will last us a month up here. And this is plenty for us. We've had 7 people in here for a couple days, very comfortable. And like I said, the openness and the amenities, it's very comfortable. Well, we have a well drilled down below, but we have not used that well this year yet. The plan is to put a solar pump and then feed a tank and then pump that tank up to our holding tank up above. That's the long range plan. We'll probably put that into place this fall or next winter. But right now we haul 250 gallons at a time and pump it up to a 2,500 gallon storage tank, which lasts us probably 3 months in average weekly use. We have the local hardware store, charges us $7 to fill, no matter if your container is 20 gallons or 300 gallons. So it's very reasonable, and it's good clean water. Oh, I absolutely recommend Elegment Land for any future purchases. The transaction was very simple, user-friendly, and hassle-free.